Mikel, a really impressive performance tonight in this friendly. Is the team where you wanted to be at this stage of pre-season?
Yeah, for sure we can take a lot of positives from the game, apart from the result, the way we performed, a lot of very positive aspects, collectively and individually as well. And yeah, we take a lot from it, a lot of things to learn as well, things that we can improve, especially in the second half and when we made certain changes as well. But again, a really good test, a really good team, really well coached, and it was a good performance.
Any update on Calafiori and Timber in particular, those two players?
Well, with Jurrien, he had a little discomfort in his feet in the last few days, and obviously after the amount of time that he's been out, we didn't want to take any risk with him. In regards to Ricardo, again, it's so much happened to him in 1 week. He's coming in a new environment, different completely methodology, different training, and we are managing, and we want to do it slowly to get in the best possible way. So hopefully on Sunday he will be available to play some minutes.
Jordan, this one.
Yeah,
hi.
We saw Bukayo and Declan come on in the second half. I think they've had just 24 days since the Euros final and until now. Is there any worry that there's a bit of burnout that could be a bit at risk, or are you happy to chuck them straight back in? Are they looking good and fit and ready to get straight back?
Well, the season starts in 9 days, so 10 days, so they have to be ready, and this is the demands that they have right now. So we really look after them every day that they are with us. When we have the ability to give them days off, we do. We give them days off as well before they start the Euros. We have given them the rest that they needed. And the best thing to do is when you look at the faces and there is that spark in their eyes to come back and say, I don't want to miss it because I know how hard it's going to be to get back. That's the best sign. The players want it.
So there's no chance that you may have to ease them into the Premier League season. You want them to be ready to start?
They will tell us how they are. So you throw them in and we will see how they deal with everybody and what they have. They certainly want to be involved.
Sam Telegraph.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
I think generally people try and keep the excitement to a minimum with young players and control the hype, but you can just see with Miles and Ethan, especially how comfortable they are in this first team setting.
Yeah.
Do you expect them this season to be quite heavily involved in the first team and to be playing quite a lot of minutes?
If they continue like they are doing right now, I'm not going to have any difference whether they come from the academy or we sign them from Argentina or Germany or Italy. They are showing the qualities that they have, especially they're showing the personality that they have to play at this level. And let's see why we're going to put any restrictions. The opposite, they deserve minutes, they will get minutes.
I saw you talking to Miles on the pitch at the end.
Yeah.
Can you share what kind of thing you were saying?
No, it was about a few actions that he did really well, and others that he needs to understand a bit better, and especially the focus and attention that these games demand, you know. And he really wants it.
Harry, BBC London.
Hi, Mikel. It looks like there's a really good understanding developing between Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz. It's often said that Gabriel Jesus drifts out of that centre-forward role. Does having someone like Kai behind him who's willing to make those runs, does it bring the best out of both players, and are you excited to see them play more together?
Yes, I think it's something that you can see coming. It's natural, it flows, there's good chemistry between them, as well with Leo. I think because the three, they have that false nine profile, and I really like what I saw today, yeah.
Hi Mikel, on a similar kind of point, with Kai and Leo last season, they really dovetailed quite well towards the end of the season. I was wondering, do you see this season as a continuation almost of last year, or do you kind of separate it in seasons, if that makes sense?
You can really, because you have to be, first of all, very sensitive to read the information that the players are giving you, not only individually, but the chemistry that they have within the units, how things flow, one side and the other. And it's certainly something that we can still develop, especially in our left side. So those combinations are giving up options, and yeah, they are all really, really good players, so the competition is quite big there.
Okay, Kai, Football London.
Okay, another one on Jesus. I know this time last year we talked about how he was getting back to his best. I remember that Barcelona game in LA, and we thought it was going to be really good, and then obviously it didn't quite work out last season. But do you think he's getting That's his best again, almost, right now.
Yeah, as I said from day one, the first feeling when I saw him after talking to him at the end of the season, it was something different. I could sense it. His energy was different. The way he looks is different. The way he's moving is different, and he really wants it. So now it's about finding that consistency. It's not a moment. It's about finding the consistency and doing it in any context, against any opponent, against any formation, any day, every 3 days. For 90 minutes, for 30 minutes, for 70 minutes, okay, what you are able to produce in those circumstances. But
Okay.
it looks good.
Okay, we'll just do two more now. Isam from the main.
Hi Mikel.
Hi.
Alexander Zinchenko had a great first half, scores a goal. With this season coming up, what kind of role do you see him playing, and do you see him maybe going into a left midfield role possibly this season?
Well, again, obviously he's played there. The main focus for him right now is playing as a fullback, and the options and solutions that he provides in that part. He knows the quality that he have. He knows the things that he needs to improve, and another one that is very at it. You can see his body language, and you can see that there is something there.
And with Nketiah, he's obviously been linked with moved elsewhere. What's the situation with him? What's your plans for him this season?
Again, we cannot talk about things like that. He played some minutes today again. He's a player that gives us so much that we really like him, and at the moment there is nothing to discuss.
Okay, finally Ryan from the Mirror.
Just similarly, Mikel, with Aaron Ramsey, we didn't play today. Is it going to be hard to keep him? Have you had conversations with him about staying at the club, because obviously he's not playing at the moment?
It's the same situation like other players. You know, everybody wants to play, have opportunities. I have to give those options. They have to earn it, and there's no difference.
Okay, well, thanks
Yeah,
very much.
thank you.